Fellas, welcome back to the YouTube video. It's been a long time, as we both know. A lot's changed. I've done about like 2 YouTube videos maybe prior to this, which I just didn't like and didn't upload. So that's why I'm back. Third time's a charm, obviously. So it's the morning, it's fresh, I have everything to show you. Obviously it's gonna be more of a routine for me and how I'm treating things now, coming up to my next season, which is in 2026. So I'll get that out of the way now. I'll talk about my season now. I'm competing next year, mid to end point of 2026, so you know, from August to October, November kind of thing. In between that period, maybe, so I can have a good long another off season where I can actually take things serious as a PCA pro, so to speak. Because obviously that's where my target focal point is next year, really. And some other feds, you know, just dip my feet in, see if I like it or not. You know, if I don't, I don't. If I do, but you know, PCA is the main target. I love PCA. I've been to about 10 of their shows this year, which for me is insane because I only went to 1 last year and 1 in 2023. So, like 100% increase. So, I'm going to go through what I'm going to do this morning, how I start my day, and then we're going to hit some arms and delts, as you'll see in a second. So, first things first, when you wake up, if you're not drinking water, what the fuck are you doing? Get off your phone, go drink some water. So, first thing I'm going to do is fill this alpha cup up. I'm then going to instantly have my creatine and digestive aid, which I'll show you in a second. The digestive aid, right? I am someone who had the most insane digestion in the world 2 years ago, right? And I'm only 22, but when you get older, I swear this shit just drops off. I now can't even have like an off plan or a drink. Like if I have a hot chocolate, which I used to have every day of my life when I was younger, I no longer can have that without my stomach getting absolutely tanked. So every morning have one of these. It tastes good, feels good, so I'm just gonna have that. Big up Alpha, code Josh 15, and then my creatine. Of course I'm gonna have my creatine, and I basically just do a heap scoop. I don't really weigh it. It looks like this really, which is good enough for me. So it's above 5 grams, probably about 8, 9, which is what I'm looking for. So with that being said, I literally chug this instantly. And when I say chug it, I can probably do a video for you as well. And once this is down me, I get my next load in here, which is going to be hydronate, which is obviously hydration formula because we're dehydrated as well. So I'm looking to replenish electrolytes. Obviously I just slept, and I'll talk about my sleep in a minute, which is amazing. Remember Linky? Maddie's going to work at the moment with my cool Japanese ball that I've got.
Japanese bowl.
What's on your finger?
You cool?
What's on your finger? Oh, what the fuck?
What the hell?
That's how long we've been on for. We're now actually engaged. So, just a reference, digestive aid plus creatine, nice chugs. Maddie's Crocs got worn, so she's not too happy.
Mum said you don't wear them. I got them last week, and I've been away for the weekend, and she kept them, didn't she? Cheek.
Next up, hydronates. I have 1 scoop of this, and it's back in the shaker. Just filled it back with water. I'm having, oh shit, spilling. Having 1 scoop of this, obviously, just to get my fluid in. My whole focus this off season is fluid, right? I used to not drink enough, so constant like little tickers. You know, a litre. Well, it's actually 1.2 litres being specific before I even had a meal, and obviously that's pretty fucking good. So meal 1, pre-workout meal, is 80 grams of oats, 80 grams of berries, 400 ml of water. I don't use milk with my oats, I don't like it, and 1 scoop of Super 4. So you kind of get the gist of it now. My whole day is alpha. The whole day, morning, intra, morning, pre-workout, intra, post-workout, and then sleep. So you'll get to see the whole kind of caboodle here. It's not me trying to constantly plug it, but this is like the reality of what I'm doing on a daily basis, right? So again, I made this last night. So look at the texture of it, beautiful, and it's pretty concrete. So I'll eat this, and we'll get ready to go to the gym, pre-workout, stuff like that. I also have to pin today, so obviously tell my gear cycle, stuff like that. So once this is done, we'll go through the cycle, what the plan is, you know, shit like that, which is obviously going to be very interesting. I'm mid-meal now, but I am doing some stat updates. I'm still 5'8", I ain't changed, well, 5'8.9 if we're going to be specific. I'm 212 this AM, so not terrible. Sat in a pretty good pretty good spot. I've been on cycle for 3 weeks now, for reference. You can't really see the legs, to be honest with you. Unless, slightly cheeky. Can I bend this? No. Fuck. Damn. Too small. I'm literally too small for this. What a shame. I might have to get a one shot for the top of the legs then. So yeah, hoping to push. I haven't really got a goal weight in mind, right? I feel like I've never been someone who has like a goal weight where I'm like, oh, if I don't hit this weight in this off season, I'm going to kill myself. I just want to look better at a better weight, right? So if I was 212 at the end of this growing phase, right, and I'm leaner than this, it's been a success, right? If I'm 216 or 220 with the same body comp as I have now, it's been a great success, right? That's how I deem successes in an off season, because if you've seen me, I tend to stay very lean in an off season phase. I don't know why I did my physique pose then. I hold a lot of fat on my back and under my chest, as you can see. But everywhere else, like my glutes are boxed and dialed in already, and I don't know why. But yeah, cycle wise, let's get through it. First of all, cool ass box with all the goods in. This cost, this inside the contents inside this box, it was like 300 quid. So there's test and EQ is what I'm running at the moment. So I'm running 400 test, 400 EQ. No issue so far. And then I don't think I can show the gear, but I can show the actual. I've got 25 Proviron as like a pre-workout almost. I just take that an hour before working out. So again, I got that with my stim-free alpha from Trophy TF ready to go. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing so far. It'll probably increase. Well, it will obviously increase at some point, right? So with that being said, that's going to be the cycle so far. Any changes, I tell people, you know, I'm not one to go, oh, like, I don't like talking about it. If you want to know, obviously just ask. So what's next on the list? I'm still eating my food actually, so I'm kind of just waffling along. I would typically do my blood pressure and blood sugar. Blood glucose, sorry. I've got it all there, so the train going by. I've got it all there. However, it's Tuesday today, and I only do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if it was tomorrow or yesterday, you would have seen me do blood pressure, just to see how we're looking, and blood glucose, obviously for health measurements. I usually have a watch on as well, which is now on. So another thing for you guys, massive advice. Even if you're in your off season, gaining phase, cutting, prepping, no matter what, get yourself a little Fitbit. Look how thin this little thing is. It's a tiny little thing. And this is incredible. It measures sleep, you know, albeit it's only £50 watch. So the accuracy of it is however you deem it. My most important thing is always heart rate. And yeah, my heart rate really. So when I'm doing cardio, I want to see what I'm doing. Track steps, you know, a lot. £50. Worth every penny. The battery lasts over a week before we have to charge it. So I just charged it now, and I'll have another like 7 to 10 days where I won't charge it at all. And then guess what? Bang, it's back on again. You can log workouts, stuff like that. I don't do that shit. But again, super, super important for getting your steps done, shit like that. Don't always rely on your phone and whatnot. And you don't have to pay like fucking £800 for an Apple Watch where you can take calls. You know, this doesn't do calls and stuff like that. It's just a fucking watch to wear. Super simple, but super effective. You haven't actually seen my hair at the moment. I shaved my head in July, I think it was. It's growing back fast, as you can see from the height of it, but it's just a horrible, awkward shape at the moment where I don't really like showing it off too much, hence why you've only seen me in a hat. Gear pinned, outfit on, explosive fibres, Vanquish top, controllers anti-vest. I've also found this little lens for the camera, so I'm going to put it on now and see how it is, to see if it makes a difference. Apparently it's an anti-glare camera. Wait. It does nothing. I bought it for £8 off Amazon, it doesn't, I think. Fellas, walking to the gym now. It's actually a nice gym walk. It's very relaxing. I'm only going here for today, so it's like a one-time thing really for this gym. Apart from cardio, it's my cardio gym, not my training gym typically, but Maddie's off now doing work. So she wants me to be finished beforehand, and we share a car, so walking it is for me.
O Father who art in heaven.
Our Holy Father who art in heaven.
Dear God, why must the powerless always be tested?
The evil that exists outside the light of your rays.
Give me a sign. Tell me my voice is indeed reaching you.
You have heard it said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. And yet, I say unto you now, love your enemies. Do good to them that hate you, and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be sons of your Father who is in heaven. For he saw to it that his sun would rise on both the evil and the good. For if you only love those who love you, what reward do you have?
Session done and dusted. It was okay. It was one of them sessions where I don't know. It's maybe the environment for me. I like a small, quiet gym like Sanctum, for example, where I usually train at. For those who know, and I'm not too good at a big gym. It sounds silly, but it's a bit overwhelming. I'm a very quiet, reserved person, so obviously being in a space that's so big with loads of people, it's not my kind of thing, right? So the session was okay, as you saw. Some of the equipment was naff, but you know, it is what it is. The gym's okay. I can definitely see why people like it. So that would be my cardio gym, realistically speaking. So I'll be there tomorrow for cardio. I'm happy to do that. And now it's just kind of eating food, settling down and whatnot. So I think I've spoken about everything. I've spoken about my cycle, food. I'm just cooking some chicken mince and rice at the moment. I think everything's kind of been boxed off in this video. It's more of a kind of getting back into it. You know, the quality wasn't great on this. I'm filming a live film right now, as we can see. But yeah, there's no point me cashing out on a camera if I'm not going to keep consistent with the uploads. So, plan is now upload more, post more. So that's pretty much it, guys. Much love for watching the video if you got this far, and I will speak to you in the next video or just on Instagram, whatever.